Signs you're dealing with a malignant narcissist. Malignant narcissists are among some of the most dangerous types of narcissists. Malignant narcissists often meet the criteria for both narcissistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder, and their behavior is typically harmful, exploitative, and destructive. Chances are, if you are dealing with a malignant narcissist, you constantly feel uneasy and angry over your situation. You may also feel trapped and your safety might be at stake. So, what are the signs of malignant narcissism? Number one, malignant narcissism, they crave power at all costs. Most narcissists covet power and control. It helps maintain their limitless egos. But a malignant narcissist is constantly starving for power. The malignant narcissists, they take no shortcuts to gain as much of power as they need. Unfortunately, malignant narcissists may work in highly influential careers, making it easy to secure this power. For example, they often hold roles as CEOs, politicians, doctors, or lawyers. Even if they work in smaller settings like schools or local businesses, they want complete control over the daily operations. To satisfy their urges, they have no problem overstepping rules or throwing other people under the bus. Malignant narcissists hold grudges deeply. If you ever wrong a malignant narcissist, don't expect them to forget about it. Not only will they remember what happened, but they will probably try to remind you of your mistake every chance they can. In addition, even more than other types of narcissists, malignant narcissists can easily cut off or estrange others. People are entirely disposable to them. Even if they make you feel special, they can turn off that feeling like it's a light switch. Therefore, malignant narcissists tend to have long lists of enemies, haters, and people who allegedly wrong them. Naturally, they will speak of these people as if they are subhuman, as if they are the worst people ever to exist. But if you dig a little deeper, you will probably find that those people didn't really do anything wrong. The other signs that you're dealing with malignant narcissists is that they never show remorse. Some narcissists seemingly show regret when they make a bad decision. It doesn't mean their regret is credible, but it can mean that they know how to practice enough cognitive empathy to feel intimate connections. The same can't be said for malignant narcissists. These individuals don't apologize. They never show an ounce of regret or shame over their past decisions. Instead, they often even appear proud of their wrongdoings, justifying and contorting them to make it seem as if they were the genius all along. Even if their mistakes are blatantly obvious, they blame other people or external factors for causing the problem. The other sign that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist is that they enjoy your pain. Most narcissists feel threatened by someone else's success, but malignant narcissists take this feeling a step further. Like sociopaths, malignant narcissists get a sick thrill when other people suffer. That's because malignant narcissism entails a sense of inherent cruelty. These individuals seemingly get a high from hurting you. You can tell if they enjoy your pain, if they laugh at you when you cry, when you seem happy when things don't go your way, or try to sabotage your efforts for success. Any of these traits may signify that they relish in your anguish. Of course, if confronted, they will deny this desire. Instead, they will attack you for being crazy, weird, or jealous. They might even turn your confrontation inside out, insisting that you are the one who wants to see them hurting. Number 5 sign that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist is that they never take responsibility. One of the classic traits of a malignant narcissist, and most any narcissist, is the inability to assume personal accountability. Instead of acknowledging a mistake, this person will shift the blame, gaslight you, or deny what happened. In other words, they will do anything they can to avoid owning up to their actions. And if you try to call them out on it, their anger only escalates. The malignant narcissist does not want to be confronted, and your attempts to do so will likely backfire in tenfold. As a result, you're stuck apologizing for their behavior, walking on eggshells, or hoping and begging that they change. If other people point out their issues, you often feel responsible for defending them. Number 6 sign that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist is that they expertly plot revenge. Malignant narcissists aren't as impulsive as other narcissists. They may not also be as outwardly grandiose and attention-seeking. Instead, their behavior is far more controlled, making it more insidious and dangerous. If they believe someone wronged them, they often spend a great deal of time planning and calculating their next moves. They may spend months brainstorming exactly how they intend to seek revenge. The planning gives them as much of a thrill as the execution. Number 7 sign that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist. Their narcissistic rage is always triggered. Does it seem like no matter what you do, you've upset the malignant narcissist? Maybe they felt you were criticizing them. Perhaps someone else gave you too much attention. And in some cases, you won't even know what you did, but you know it was apparently the wrong thing to do. So whatever the specific reason, their reactions are always extreme and disproportionate to the situation at hand. Narcissistic rage is one of the most dangerous malignant narcissist symptoms. And that's because their rage can trigger anything from smearing to life-threatening violence. Number 8 sign of a malignant narcissist is that they are paranoid. The malignant narcissist tends to be suspicious and untrusting of others. They often believe people have ulterior motives, and this anxiety can manifest out of nowhere. This paranoia may extend into some seemingly obnoxious behaviors. For example, they might track or stalk people. They may fall deep into rabbit holes about nonsensical conspiracy theories. Intervening often feels futile. If you try to suggest a more logical approach, they will likely react by telling you that you are too naive. Unfortunately, their paranoia often seeps into your personal life. Soon they might be telling you that you can't spend time with particular family or friends. They may insist they are just concerned about your well-being, but their gestures are out of a selfish desire to keep you insulated from the outside world. Signs that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist. They have no close friends. Because malignant narcissists exclusively focus on their own needs, they cannot maintain healthy relationships with others. As a result, most people keep a safe distance, only sticking around if they absolutely must. Malignant narcissists might spend time with other narcissists, but chances are they spend time with people who suck up to them. These people fulfill their narcissistic supply. It's why they often hold leadership or executive positions. It forces other people to admire them, who genuinely seems to enjoy their company. If you can't think of anyone, that's a red flag. It's also a concern if they have a long list of enemies. It means they have a pattern of overly destructive relationships that end in chaos. Number 10 sign that you have a malignant narcissist is that they frequently break laws. Most narcissists believe they're entitled to whatever they want. But malignant narcissists assume that laws are mere suggestions. They don't feel the need to subscribe to them if they don't meet their specific needs. In some cases, their patterns of breaking laws may seem incredibly bizarre. For example, a wealthy businessman earning millions of dollars might steal a candy bar at the grocery store, or an ICU surgeon who works with trauma victims might aggressively speed to work every day. These strange discrepancies happen because narcissists don't live in the same plane of reality. They make exceptions that fit their status quo. If they want something, they take it. No questions asked. Number 11 sign that you are dealing with a malignant narcissist. They physically hurt you. Malignant narcissists are most likely to use violence to control others. Physical violence can come in many forms, but it may include pushing, hitting, kicking, or otherwise harming you without your consent. Unfortunately, it's easy to dismiss violence. You might find yourself justifying what happened or blaming yourself for provoking the narcissist. You may assume that it was just a one-time thing or quick reaction to anger. Keep in mind, these narcissists might also harm pets or small children. That's because they perceive them as weaker and easier to control. Unfortunately, the violence often escalates once they start engaging in this behavior. They usually won't stop. Finally, number 12 sign that you're dealing with a malignant narcissist is that they know they are narcissistic. Believe it or not, some wise narcissists recognize their behavior and they have insight into their personalities. Indeed, many malignant narcissists know that they are narcissistic. But here's the thing, knowing doesn't translate to caring. In fact, some narcissists are proud of their attitudes and they thrive on the chaos and resentment that comes their way. To them, life is just a big game and other people are opponents meant to be beaten down. The difference between a covert narcissist and an overt narcissist are more obvious than you may realize. For example, an overt narcissist has a big and arrogant personality. An overt narcissist is selfish, demanding, and entitled, while being witty, confident, and charismatic. On the other hand, a covert narcissist is secretly superior, passive-aggressive, and arrogant. But usually, a covert narcissist, they are introverted and quiet. Covert narcissists may also seem shy. It is easy to tell if you are dealing with an overt narcissist. However, covert narcissists will slip under the radar because they seem almost normal at first. While both type of narcissists pose problems and both are abusive and damaging, the covert narcissist usually sneaks up with you with subtle, anxious, and depressive behaviors. It is important to know how to spot these covert narcissists before they get too close to you. Some of the signs that you're dealing with a covert narcissist are the following that I'm mentioning in this video right now, right here. Be good, let's continue. Now, some of the signs that you're dealing with a covert narcissist are they're not interested in attention. A covert narcissist will be found at the back of the room. They don't usually want to be in the limelight. This covert narcissist may seem introverted and shy. And they usually have the victim's personality. These individuals don't have much finesse or social skills. And they aren't comfortable with large groups of people, like overt narcissists. The other sign that you're dealing with a covert narcissist is the victim personality. When you begin engaging with a covert narcissist, you will discover they have a victim personality. The covert narcissist will talk about how other people have done them wrong, how other people have wronged them. They've done a thing or two wrong to them, and how they've had fewer opportunities than others. When you talk to a covert narcissist, expect that kind of information. It is the cold type of narcissist. Now, the other sign of a covert narcissist is the cold type of narcissist. What do you mean by cold type of narcissist? This is a covert narcissist who doesn't have a black and white personality, as an overt narcissist may have. Most people who fall into this cold type of narcissist, this covert narcissist category, they are more miserable. They are more anxious. And they are more depressed than others. Usually, this cold type of narcissists, these individuals, these covert narcissists, are not happy. It can be very tiring and draining to be around a covert narcissist because they are usually passive aggressive in the comments they make. Instead of putting you down right to your face, they will make subtle comments or accusations about you. This is usually done in a passive aggressive, non-direct and hurtful manner.